This courtroom starts calm until suddenly it doesn't. From emotional confessions to surprise legal twists, you're about to watch a hearing that goes from routine to unforgettable in minutes. Trust me, blink once and you'll miss the moment everything shifts.
Signed by both parties. They're not here, but court, in looking over the terms, does look at it as being favorable for the tenant maintaining their tenancy, and the court will sign off on that. So this file is conditionally dismissed. Court calls case of Evergreen Apartments versus Tia Wright.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Tia Wright, they are not checked in.
Your Honor, plaintiff wishes to take a default judgment.
All right, if you'd raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the true stuff you got?
I do.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a case for non-payment of rent. Rent to retain possession is $3,586.45. Court costs are $172 for a total of $3,758.45. Plaintiff is requesting a default judgment for possession of 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default. Possession, redemption amounts in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days. Court does call the case of Glencoe Hills versus Willie Williams.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Hello, sir. Your name?
Willie Williams.
And where are we on this case?
Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $2,457.81. I have a note from my client that Mr. Williams is planning on making a payment on the 15th. As far as we know, it would be a partial payment, but then I think he's hoping to get the rest of it paid shortly thereafter. Don't let me speak for you, Mr. Williams.
All right, go ahead. Tell me what your plan is, sir.
I made a payment today before I came in.
Okay, how much did you pay?
$500.
Okay.
And then I thought I was getting a second job, but that didn't happen. So I applied for a loan from my job.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to know more about that by the 14th. I did speak with the landlord, the manager.
Okay.
And she had approved that.
So trying to get yourself to the port, trying to figure out how you're going to get this loan to get this paid.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then, so I'll just make a note of that. And then what I'll do is, sir, I'll adjourn this to the 19th.
Okay.
Since you made that payment today, let that catch up and then see exactly where we are at that point.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
December 19th, 2025, 3 p.m.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Take care. Glencoe Hills versus Devon Allen.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
And the second defendant, Danielle Allen. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Devin out.
I figured you were Devin, but okay. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $1,363.39.
Give me that again. I'm sorry.
$1,363.39.
All right.
Looks like
I'm good to
have paid almost, essentially they only owe December.
got it. Okay. I'm going to excuse him like walking in. You see how you see what he did? No, do you see what he did? So he knows I'm a Maryland grad, and he put that big block M that was on his hat, put it on my podium so that I have to look at it through this whole hearing. Well, I'm not going to. No. All right. Sir, how are you going to get that paid?
So I plan on making a payment of $1,000 on the 10th.
1,000
Yes.
on the 10th?
And then the rest on the 15th.
Okay. So 1,000 on the 10th and then the balance on the 15th?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, despite the block M, I believe you. All right.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you. So what I'll do is I'll adjourn this out to December 19th, 2025 at 3 p.m. If everything is paid, just make sure that it is. If you've got everything paid and everything, I will need to see it because they'll be dismissing the case.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Take care. Stay warm out there.
Go blue.
Only fair.
What?
They had a-
What?
they had something
Did
to
you really?
Whoa, right from the start, we're dealing with tech chaos. Ever tried to fix Wi-Fi during a meeting and instantly regretted it? Yeah, same energy here. But stay locked in. The real fireworks begin once we hit the courtroom.
Really? Did you? Alan, take him in. Go. Take care, fella.
They had a loss. They had a really tough loss. You know?
Yeah. So did Maryland.
Oh, no.
New Park Ridge Apartments versus Samantha Brock. Samantha Brockman, not checked in.
Your Honor, I think we're dismissing this case. I don't
Okay.
know if. I think, oh yes, Ms. Brockman paid in full, and so I think
All right.
probably it's the dismissal on your way. On it.
Got it. Case is dismissed. That's without. New Park Ridge versus Quashe Mitchell. Now, you know what? I've been practicing all day. And now you I said it right, didn't I?
Quashe?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. I was getting up and my coat was rustling. I could barely hear you.
She is never gonna give me credit. I practiced all day to make sure I said it right, didn't I? I said, because I'm not having her come up here yelling at me. And then I say it right. And she goes like, what'd you say? All right. State your name, please.
Quashe Mitchell.
All right. And what do we have owing on?
Your Honor, I have a current balance, including court costs of $1,887. I have presented Ms. Mitchell with a conditional order of dismissal, and I'm just waiting to see if that's acceptable to her.
Okay.
Two things.
Okay.
One, so life can't happen. So meaning if I'm late, they just automatically kick me out. Like just things happen. My pay
Well, I don't have a
period
copy
is-
in front of it, but in front of me, but
Actually, I have a copy. Your Honor, it is correct that if a payment is missed, then the landlord can apply for an immediate judgment for possession with a writ of restitution or of eviction to issue immediately, but they have to file it, but we would have to file an affidavit of non-compliance with the court. There would be no further hearing, but there would be notice to defendant via mail.
got it.
And this, of course, is in lieu of a 10-day judgment.
Correct.
So
Okay, so Ms. Mitchell, your question was?
like things happen in life. The reason I'm here now.
You did, yeah, I know.
And then as well, pay periods and stuff. I am doing everything pretty much on my own because if you work, there's not really much help out there for you. So with that being said, I'm not saying I'm not gonna make any payments or even miss any payments. It's like what if my pay period falls a different way, or what if
Well,
I'm late a day or
two? Okay, we can deal with you get paid every other week?
Yes.
Okay. So basically what you have is you have it on the 15th. I would suspect that if for whatever reason you're off a week, in terms of pay, really let the landlord know, all right, that because you're probably going to be off theoretically for a couple months if that happens. At some point, you'll catch up, right? But so the pay periods don't bother me as much because at most you're going to be off a week, all right? Usually And when you're just talking about life happening, you're right. It happens. And then you're trying to deal with 8 different things, whatever. And usually, from my standpoint, it's really about communicating with the landlord. And it's trying, you got what, 6 payments that you'll have to make? So
Well,
let's say you get through 3, huh?
5.
But
I pay 1 next week, and then that'll be 4 after that.
well, I have,
I've already paid 1 last month. December will be my second month. January will be my
well,
third.
look at page 2.
I think the amount is lesser than it would have been if we had started it last month.
Oh, okay. So,
Originally, it was gonna be starting last month and then.
right. So,
So we're dividing it out and stretching it out 6 months from today's date.
okay, you follow that?
No.
All right. So look at page 2 under B, 3B.
Mhm.
I'm looking at that and there are 6 payments that you have to pay. All right. I have a December 15th, January, February, March, April, May payments.
I would technically be done in April because I already gave them a payment for November for the back rent. In my mind, and what we stated in the emails, we started the agreement in November. My November rent was to be paid on time, which it was, and then my first payment of the back payment was to be on time, and it was the 15th of November. Then we were rolling into December 1st, which would be my rent, and then
Correct. No, I hear you. And what council was indicating is that the total amount to be paid is less than it would have been had they included November in.
And here we go. Court is now in session. Notice how the judge opens with calm authority? Pro tip, in many courts, tone sets the whole vibe for the hearing. Watch how this judge balances warmth and formality. It's actually pretty impressive.
oh,
Yeah, and Ms. Mitchell, if you want, we could stretch it over the remaining balance over the next 5 months. It would be $377.40 plus the late fees.
I don't,
Or it could be $314.
I don't think you want to do that.
yeah, no, I don't know. All of this just kind of confused me.
Okay, just listen. Well, I have to make sure that you understand what you're doing. So if you give me $314.50 times 6. Yes, ma'am.
18.
All right. So now if you look, that's what I thought it would be. If you look at what you'd be agreeing to is that there's 1887 that's owed. That includes your court costs.
Mhm.
Okay. And so what this order or this conditional order dismissal is really saying is you're going to pay that over the next 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. And that's going to be basically your back balance. So you're going to pay your rent timely, then the 15th of each month, make this payment. Okay. And then in those 6 months, have everything paid off. That's what this agreement is saying to me. All right. I think your question is what happens if something comes up? I think, and I can't speak for the landlord, but typically what happens in these cases when something like that occurs is, let's say you've made those first 3 payments and then you come up to the 4th month, your car breaks down, you go tell the landlord, look, my car broke down, I had to get it fixed, I'll double up next month, something along those lines. Usually the landlord's going to work with you because you've shown the payments in the past. I can't guarantee that's what will happen, but that's typically what they'll do in these cases. All right.
And Your Honor, for Ms. Mitchell, if something like that does come up and if, our office files an affidavit of noncompliance, then I know that, Your Honor, you always review documents submitted by tenants in the event that a writ is pending. And if you feel like it's necessary to set it for a hearing, you'll set it for a
That's
hearing
right.
to get both sides. And so Ms.
So,
Mitchell
and
is-
so what she's indicating is send something to the court and I'll look at it on paper and then decide whether or not I'll set a hearing on it. And then try to figure out how we get you back on track. Okay.
No, God forbid anything goes
What
down.
you say?
I said, God forbid anything goes down.
No,
because
but I hear
life,
you.
life.
Like you said, life happens and then you just try to deal with it.
Then there was one more thing,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
says that even if like I paid this off anyway, there was still a chance of being evicted if I didn't pay my rent on time, even if I settle my back balance.
It's a requirement, Your Honor, that the next 6 months rent is paid timely.
But the 6 months of the payment plan.
Essentially, but yeah, it's just to make sure that if in the event that Ms. Mitchell pays off the arrearage early, it's still a 6 month
Oh,
timely.
gotcha. Right.
They're saying they're giving her through the 5th of the month.
You follow that?
Yeah,
So it's not really a penalty. You're just agreeing as part of this to make sure that you pay your rent on time for the next 6 months.
okay.
Okay?
Sounds like I'm signing eggshells.
What?
It sounds like I'm signing eggshells, but yeah.
Well, you don't have to sign it. I mean, quite frankly, Ms. Mitchell, here's the other option. The other option would be because I don't, there's not really a dispute that the amount's owed, right? So I could just issue them a judgment and you'd have to pay it off in the next 10 days, which I know you don't want me to do, right? And I try to let the landlords know to try to work with the tenants. So while, yes, it's something that you're signing to give yourself a shot to be able to just get this back balance paid. But by no means do you have to sign it. I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you.
No, it's okay. I'll sign it.
Okay. So what I will do, and the court has looked over the terms of this. I don't know which one they're signing.
Whichever one, Your Honor.
Okay, they can sign my copy and then I'll take it back. Court has looked over it and court would be satisfied with the provisions that are contained in that. And I'll wait for her to get her signature attached and then I'll advise her. All right. So, it's got it right there.
No worries.
And so, Ms. Mitchell, the
Yes.
other thing that I do have to advise you, and just think about it and think about what's been said. I'm going to enter this and conditionally dismiss the case. But because you're unrepresented by counsel, you have 3 business days to think about this. You believe that there's some legal reason, some additional confusion on your part, some right you didn't assert, or some mistake in signing this, you believe, you would have 3 business days to ask the court to set this aside. You have to file a motion with the court to set it aside. It doesn't mean that I would set it aside, but you have that time to set it aside. Okay?
Got it.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm kind of glad I'm signing this. Every time you show up here, you're yelling at me. And so I'm thinking to myself, I don't have to get yelled at anymore by Quashay Mitchell.
Oh, look at you.
I told you I was practicing all day. All right. You take care of yourself and stay warm out there, please. Peninsula Place versus Amadou Diane.
Jillian Engen for me.
Amadou Diane not here. Like, proceed, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor. Plaintiff, this is a case for non-payment of rent. I have rent to retain possession of $3,203.26. Court costs are $250 for a total of $3,453.06. Plaintiff is requesting a default judgment for money and possession with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Because they did appear at the last hearing. So judgment to the plaintiff for possession and money, redemption amount, money judgment in the amount requested. with a writ to issue in 10 days. Court does call the case of Peninsula Place versus Joe Bar Pie. What?
Oh, you want me to bro?
It helps.
But you know, I was sitting there watching that little baby, just looking up everywhere, just curious about everything. Then I call you. I just said, I don't know who that is. But so then I called the case and you just hand the baby off to somebody.
Full sweatsuit.
Thank you. What's your name, sir?
Jamar Pie,
Okay. And the little one?
Jace.
All right. Where are we on this case?
I have a balance including court costs of $1,496.32.
Okay, so it looks like we got something paid off and it's kind of coming down.
Yeah, between the last time we talked and today, I paid off around like 1,200, including rent.
1,200, which covered your December rent and then knocked the balance down a little bit.
Right.
November.
So 500